Uh,
welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys also fell in the opener a week ago, so we've got a couple of teams here desperately wanting to avoid an 0-2 start. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The master of play action, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught. He finds Walker. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. They can jig the left side. He's got it.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Pass caught left side by Fant. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down. 4 yards. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Seahawks.
Here's Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Darnold to throw. Huff brings it in left side. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball's cross. setting up second and goal.
Second and goal.
The tight end Fant in motion. One more time with Walker. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his third touchdown on the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get going with their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. Kind of changes the feeling coming into this weekend.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
A tough spot here. Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Walker. Woo! Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 3. Once again, it's Walker. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 7. And the Seahawks first down.
They run with Walker. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. It is third and long. Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
A 29-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Darnold now to throw. The pressure's too much, and he goes down. That's the fourth time All-Pro T.J. Watt. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
To throw is Darnold. That is completed to Cup. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal. Darnold. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
319.
Once again, it's Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40. Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Warren. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, Rodgers. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Darnold. There's Fant open right side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On the return, it's Austin. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was tackled on the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. On play action, here's Darnold. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
I'm not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player. But tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
So after 1, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll try and run the option left. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
To run for the Seahawks.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you, because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion, and even the 1 year Cleveland was up here at the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to the defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass heavy, they're the spread attack, with the unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, Joe Burrow, quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a 3-man race in the AFC North.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9. Warren, first down and more. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 24-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Rodgers to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. This drive in danger of stalling out on third and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, we're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
25 yards. First down, Seahawks.
On the handoff, this is Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 4. The run up the middle. It's Walker. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
This one complete to his tight end fan. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
And the Seahawks, first down.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On third and long, here's Darnold. Throw across his body is complete, and he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down, Seattle.
They'll look to throw. That one on target to cut. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 21, here's second and 6.
At the 21-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it...
And he will score! Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The
The Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. First down for Aaron.